We are talking Nanticoke Trojanettes softball here at Arcaro and Genell's Takeaway Kitchen. Ryan Stetz, the head coach, with us. And Ryan, a new year and more excitement out of your group of young ladies. And boy, we brought the whole team here. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, we got a great group of young girls. We're excited for the season. And we've played some dome games, and now we're into our regular season. We've gotten off to a really good start, and we just want to continue that momentum. And we're coming off some good stuff in the school as far as some other sports teams in the school playing well, and we just come off and we're ready to play, and these girls are really proving it on the field.
I know you graduated some leadership, but now you have some new leaders that are kind of stepping up as seniors and different girls. Talk about the group of young ladies that have some experience under their belt with this team.
Yeah, we're 3 or 4 years into this. Obviously, we graduated a couple good seniors, and every team does that, but we're really confident. We've played a lot of off-season softball together. We've won a lot of games in the last 3 or 4 years, and a lot of big games. So we're really confident with who we have back, and things are rolling really well for us right now.
Let's talk about the pitching aspect. Talk about one girl, many girls. How many girls can throw for?
Right now we have many girls that could pitch, but Miranda Bone is starting for us. There are 2 regular season games right now. She has a .58 ERA. She's been lights out for us, and I think a lot of teams are really recognizing that right now. And she was injured last year, so we even forgot that we didn't have her for the entire regular season. She came back later, and we are just pleasantly optimistic with her on the mound. And now in the fourth spot in the lineup, we're thrilled to have her back, and the girls are really excited.
Talk about many long ball hitters this year, some single girls. Talk about what you have as far as power.
Without question, everybody knows our best hitter on our team is Genell, third baseman, 2-time All-State, returning as a sophomore, junior, now as a senior. She's closing in on 30 home runs for her career, and she's got big numbers, and she's going to Kutztown. You got Kiera Brown in a 2-hole who hits in front of her. She's also a Kutztown recruit. So we have some power there, but we're very diverse up and down the lineup. I'd love to mention all of them, but people know out there what we have, and we're really excited. The games we played so far, 6 games, we scored in double digits in 4 out of 6 games. So we're really excited, and we just want to keep that going.
Well, the hitting is there, the pitching is there. Defensively, you always want to work on that. What's that been like, the gym time compared to the outdoor time?
These girls are so skilled that we're really, our strategy this year was to keep things basic and rely on our tradition. So we've really basically done the same thing in practice continually, day in, day out, and the kids have bought into that. And we are really, really seasoned right now, and I have all the confidence in the girls. And we're really going off the tradition factor. They take pride in playing for Nanticoke, for our school. And we're hoping with a little destiny, the state championships in 03 and 10, maybe every 7 years, it could be our year this year, and we're striving for that.
Oh, it'd be great to accomplish that, and of course it's a 1 game at a time approach, but try to get through the district. There's some good competition in District 2 this season.
Oh, without question, and our second philosophy, our team goal is we call it trust the sword, and they laugh at me, but we've really taken into the idea of blocking everything out, and we're really not worried about the outcome of the game. We're just looking at, if we're doing our things right, we're keeping our tradition and our fundamentals correct. The idea is when it's time to strike, those skills will come out. And right now, so far, pitching, defense, and offense have come together, and either whether or not they're believing in it or not, it's showing on the field.
Coach, you'll be lucky enough to get a couple cuts of pizza here in Old Forge at the Takeaway Kitchen, and we appreciate your time.
Thanks, John.
Okay, well, with Miranda Bone from the Nanticoke softball team, and Miranda, let's talk about what's your role this year on the team.
This year, my role is to step up as a pitcher and also be the 4-hitter for the team to produce power and help the team out hitting and pitching.
Coach said you had an injury last year. Talk about what that was like. He's like, hey, I think we forgot a little bit about Miranda and realized that she's pretty good.
Yeah, it was tough because I knew I was letting the team down and stuff, and I wasn't there to do anything to help them. But I was able to come back in playoffs and really help them, and it turned out good in the end.
And of course, we all go through some injuries, and you got to try to bounce back. Talk about your mindset of trying to be that person to say, hey, I got to be able to get back and do this for me and for my teammates.
Every day I just kept working hard to get back to the way I was before the injury occurred, and I think I definitely proven myself and came back.
What about the fun you're having with this group of ladies? It seems like a pretty fun group. Talk about what you girls do for fun.
This team does everything. We go out, sleepovers, anything, just hanging out all the time, just enjoying each other's company.
as far as your pitch arsenal, talk a little bit about different things that you try to work on to keep developing different pitches.
Mostly just going 2 or 3 times a week, just working on pitches, doing different drills to increase speed and good spin with the ball, and just keep working hard to get better.
Boy, it must feel good knowing the bats are alive. A lot of double-digit scores so far. What's that feel like for you as far as the pressure?
It takes a lot of weight off my shoulders, and knowing the team has my back behind me hitting and even fielding, it's just a really good feeling going out there and pitching.
Well, sounds like you're off to a great start. We wish you the very best. Thanks for coming out to Arcaro and Genell.
Thank you, John.
Cassie Novakuski joining us from the Nanticoke Trojanettes softball team. And Cassie, let's talk about your role on the team. What's Coach expect of you?
Well, Coach always expects like a leader on the team, and I always try to step up and be that leader on the team. I get them cheering in the dugout. I make sure everybody's focused and heads in the game. Make sure we're playing our sport the right way.
As far as your position, second base,
Yeah.
take us through that infield. Who's playing infield there in Nanticoke?
Yeah, we definitely have a strong infield. Our main focus is our infield. We have Jenna at third base. She's always been at third base since we were little. I played with her all the time. Very good third baseman. Shortstop, we have a freshman, Gabby Rakowski. She does a lot for us. She's very good. She earned that spot. I'm at second. Try to be a leader for the team. And at first we have Jill there, and she's a sophomore, and she stepped up for us, and I'm glad she did that.
Overall, the hitting seems to be pretty strong this year. Take us through that lineup and some of those big bats this year.
Yeah, definitely. We first start off with Brindley. She always gets a hit, and we always look for her to get a hit. Like, she always keeps us going. Key, she's always keeping us going, always hitting. Jenna, powerful. We always expect a home run off her all the time. Miranda, always line drives, we expect it. And then there's me, Morgan, line drives all the time. Joanne, she's tall, she gets it over the infield, she's good with that. And then Megan Murphy, she hits for contact all the time. And then Gabby, she speeds fast.
Expectations are up here this year, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, we wish you well, and we appreciate you coming out tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we're chatting with Kiera Brown from the Nanticoke Trojanettes softball team. And Kiera, you've been part of this team. It's a battle over the years to get some playing time. You've showed that you have some athletic ability. Talk about what it's like for you to be a part of this group of young ladies.
Well, my role on the team is to play center field, specifically in the outfield, to command the rest of the outfield, to encourage my team, and also to just basically help my team to win each game.
Well, remember, I think you're a lefty.
I am a lefty, yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about being a lefty. What's that like for softball? How has that gone for you?
I haven't ran into anything to make it difficult for me to be a lefty.
I'm sure it's the only way you know, because
Yeah,
you've always been a lefty, but
yeah.
you know, there's probably not as many players, so just a little unique.
Yeah, I believe it's me and our starting pitcher Miranda Bone that are both lefties.
What's that like at the plate, seeing the pitchers? Do you feel like you see things a little bit differently?
I don't really notice too much of a difference. I think basically I see it the same way as a right-handed batter.
How about your ability to get on base? Talk about what you try to do. You know, do you consider yourself a slap hitter? Or, you know, I know Coach mentioned something like that last year, but
I'm mostly a power hitter. But still, if he needs me to slap or to bunt, I'll do whatever I need to help my team. And then on base, I use my speed to score and do whatever my coach says to help us win the game.
talk about your stature. You're a tall young lady, so, you know, being able to get that power and get behind the ball. There's some other girls with some power on the team too, but talk about, you know, if you're able to hit a home run or get a double or something, I'm sure that feels pretty good.
It does, yeah. It feels good personally, and also know that I'm helping my team all the way around and put another run up on the board too.
Take us through the outfield. Who are some of the other girls that play out there, and then some girls that may get some playing time this season?
In left field, we have Brindley Sobek. She can track down really hard hits to the left and the right of her. Keeps everything in front of her. And she's also good at backing me up in center field and backing up our third baseman, Genell, and our shortstop, Gabby, as well. And in right field, we have Megan Murphy. Same as Brindley, she can keep everything in front of her I've seen her make some amazing catches as well, and she can also help back me up if I need it. And our first baseman, Jill and Barron, and our second baseman, Cassie Nanticoke.
Overall, the recruiting process for you, I think you settled on Kutztown University. What was that process like to say, okay, I think Kutztown's a good fit for me?
Well, the main thing for me, it's a big art school, and that's what I want to go into. I want to go into applied digital arts, and that's a big program there too. But I also love the campus. It's a beautiful campus. Great education there as well, and their softball team is overall great too. So that was a big key as well.
Talk about how you got interested in that major. Anybody that you know like it, or is that one of your teachers inspired you? What got you into it?
I don't really know anyone that's in that same major. When I was looking through the majors they have at Kutztown, I was looking through that one, studio art, graphic design, and for some reason it just drew me into that specific major, so I've just stuck with it.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you on the field. Hope you have a successful season. And, of course, the best of luck and congratulations on being a Kutztown Bear.
Thank you.
All right, we're with Jenna Lepowski from the Nanticoke Trojanette softball team. And, Jenna, the first thing that stands out about you is being an all-state player a couple years now. And here we are at your senior season. Did that motivate you to say, hey, I want to work even harder now coming into my senior year?
Yeah, definitely, especially since I got All-State twice, I want to be able to continue getting better, and especially people are looking forward to me to producing this year, and I don't want to let my team down and help them out this year.
Girls are making jokes. Oh, Jenna's just going to hit another home run. I'm sure in some ways it's a joke, but in other ways, there's probably some type of pressure you may feel on yourself or from your teammates that they think that every time you get up you're going to hit one. But
yeah, definitely there is pressure because I've been practicing so hard, especially my hit instructor. Everyone looks out for me, helps me out. When I get up there, honestly, I just think just hit the ball for contact, and then if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Let's talk a little bit about the pitching and catching combo you have at Nanticoke this year. And we know there's been a lot of offense, double-digit scoring runs. But let's talk about how key your pitcher and your catcher are.
Morgan Briggs is our catcher, and definitely a very hardworking girl. She takes it very, very seriously, definitely deserves to be out there. We have Miranda Bone on the pitcher's mound, came back from an injury. She's awesome at pitching, I believe. She stepped up, definitely one of the best pitchers I've ever seen. With those two, I have total confidence in both of them.
Some of the girls were talking, Coach Stats, who were talking about the team and describing them. And last year you kind of described them as lovely. But in regards to that, you have so much fun with this group of girls. It's such a great camaraderie. You wouldn't want to be anywhere else, right?
Yeah, definitely. This group of girls are all just lovely girls, and I just love hanging out with them almost every day. It's just so much fun.
Well, how about the future endeavors for you? What's next?
I'm going to Kutztown University. Don't know what I want to do yet, but I'm going to be playing softball.
You got a teammate that's headed there, and she seems pretty darn excited about Kutztown too.
Yeah.
She's such a quiet young lady. Tell us a little bit about Sierra.
I'm excited actually to go there with her, being throwing partners, hopefully. Definitely a good duo out there if we both play. She's a hard-working girl as well. Really good range in center field, good bat, hits for power. She could get a bunt down. She could basically do anything.
Describe a little bit about your family and being able to be pushed and kind of having that grinding mentality. I'm going to outwork these other people and be my best.
Yeah, my dad is very, very hard on me, especially with softball. He expects nothing else but the best for me, and I thank him for that, for pushing me. My mom, my biggest supporter. I love her to death. She pushes me as well, not as much as my dad, but my mom.
Us parents all have roles.
Yeah, definitely those two. They push me. My coaches push me. Everyone pushes me to do my best.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you for having me.
I know you're going to have a bright future. Good luck at Kutztown.
Thank you.
All right, we're with Morgan Briggs from the Nanticoke Trojanette softball team for Coach Ryan Stetz. And boy, the group of girls here, you know when to work, you know when to have fun, and that's key in life to know when to do that. And it seems like this group has that figured out pretty good.
Yeah, I think one of the strongest things that we have as a team is the ability to balance seriousness and fun. And I think that has led to our success over the last 3 to 4 years. And I think that shows in our record and our scores of our games.
who reels you in when you need to get reeled in? Coach? Is there a player or two that you kind of say, all right, now it's time to get down to work?
Actually, I'm a self-motivator, so I get myself ready to go. There's nothing I love more than this sport, and I live for it. So this is what I love to do, and I love this lifestyle, and I love this environment. And when I need to get myself pumped up, I know exactly what I have to do.
This year's outlook for the team, we've seen a lot of offense so far early in the season. What are you seeing out of some of these sticks with these girls?
Well, everybody has a role hitting, like our number 1 and 2 hitter, Brindley Sobek and Kiera Brown. They are both essentially leadoffs, so they have to get on base whatever way they can, whether that be a walk, a hit by pitch, a plot, a line drive, a home run, whatever they choose to do. And then we have 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is Genell, Miranda Bone, Cassie Novakuski, and myself. And we're more of the power, but we also hit for contact as well. Obviously, Jenna overwhelmingly accounts for the majority of the power on the team, but the rest of us could hit a bomb a time or two. And then our 7, 8, and 9, which is Jillian Barron, Gabby Rakowski, Megan Murphy, they're all kids who can make contact. They're all very fast. They can get on base in different ways, and every single one of that helps our team. What it is cohesion within the batting lineup, and that's what makes it so successful.
Those other girls that may not be in that top 9 still play a role on this team. Talk about every girl having a role and being important.
Well, Kelsey O'Connor, I'm going to give a shout out to her right here because she's actually my legs. She runs for me since I'm a catcher, so thank you, Kelsey. Liz Rudensky, she runs for the pitchers. Emily Conrad, she always brings positive energy to the team from the bench, and everybody else who's on the bench, they bring positive energy. Katie King, they all do things at practice, and they participate just as if they were in the starting 9.
You feel the love this year of your team. You got to feel the success that you think you're going to have, and this seems like a year that it could be a lot of success.
It's definitely a special year, especially considering this is my senior year. I really want to be as successful as a team as we can be, and I think everybody is united in that one goal, and that's what makes us such a strong team from 1 through 9.
Well, how about your future endeavors? You're still working on what's next for you in the next chapter?
Actually, I have made a college decision. I will be attending the University of Scranton to study biology, and I will also be playing softball. And I would like to take this time to thank Coach Mia Colarini for always sticking by me and believing in me in the recruiting process. And I'm so blessed to be able to play for her at the University of Scranton.
Being a Lady Royal, that's going to feel pretty good.
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt.
Congratulations on that decision.
Thank you so much.
And we wish you the best. A pleasure talking with you once again.
Pleasure talking with you. Thank you.